Yesterday, it was reported that the UFC White House event was moved from June 14th to June 26th. Dana White has shut that rumor down. He posted this to his Instagram story. He wrote, "Media is so full of shit. White House fight. Date is the same Sunday, June 14th. Joe Rogan says MMA needs more weight classes, arguing that expanding divisions would reduce extreme weight cuts, improve fighter health, and create more champions, something he believes could even make 3-division champions possible in the sport.
I think for MMA, they really need to recognize this, that one of the things that's going to stop weight cuts is give people more weight classes, give people more options. This idea of only having 8 champions, I think, in MMA is very, very limiting. It's also limiting the potential of a guy like you to go up and up and up and win championship after championship. In MMA, if you win 2 belts, that's crazy. That's the only thing anybody's ever done.
Weight classes is far apart.
Exactly. It's the only people that have ever done it have done it in 2 weight classes. No one's done it in 3. You know, Pereira might try to do it at heavyweight. He might try to go up to heavyweight now because he's walking around like 240, which is crazy because he used to fight at 185. It's nuts. But if they had more options and they had more weight classes, I think we'd have more competitive fights. We'd have less extreme weight cutting. We'd have healthier fighters. Just more champions is better. I mean, there's a lot of guys that could be champions. There's not a weight class for them.
Ronda Rousey dropped some new training footage ahead of her fight against Gina Carano on May 16th. Let me know how you guys think she looks. Charles Oliveira says he wants his father to place the BMF belt around his waist if he defeats Max Holloway at UFC 326. Oliveira believes he made a strong statement with his recent submission win over Mateusz Gamrot and feels like he will make another run at the undisputed lightweight title. In an interview with MMA Junkie, Oliveira said, "My father. The reality is if my father and mother hadn't believed in me and supported me, none of this would have ever happened. None of this would be possible. I wouldn't be here. Having my father put the belt on me, that would be amazing. It's definitely huge. It's one more thing that I can add to my legacy. It's one more achievement. It's great. I think that last fight I made a statement. I sent a message to everyone in the division. The lion is still hungry, and I definitely think I'm going to make another run for it, and I'm going to become a champion." Khamzat Chimaev was seen wrestling with Khalil Rountree during a recent training session. Both fighters are currently working under coach Sam Calvita.
Let's wrestle now! Watch out, watch.
No biting, no biting, no biting.
Easy.
No biting.
Watch.
Yeah, man.
You see that guy that yours?
I found a good line.
Sean Strickland is already back in the gym training, following his TKO win over Anthony Hernandez over the weekend.
What's up, guys? This is an example of a human being, fighter, bad motherfucker. Just fought this weekend. He's already in the gym today, sparring. The guy is here.
Let's go. I'm trying to embrace my inner Brazilian, you guys. I'm trying to be that motherfucker.
Guys here, bro. What the f? You wanna kick some ass? Go. You get ready, because he's coming for you. Let's go.
Eric Nicksick isn't a fan of Khamzat Chimaev and Sean Strickland publicly going back and forth about who got the better of each other in training. The situation dates back a few years to when Khamzat and Darren Till spent time training at Extreme Couture. Speaking to Submission Radio, Nicksick said, "I think what happens in the training room should stay in the training room. Training is training. Guys should be putting themselves in less advantageous positions to make themselves better. We do a lot of situational sparring and training, but again, outside of camp, I think guys should be working on things and exploring new options, developing new tactics and techniques. Thinking that just because you beat a guy in the training room, whether you're on A side or B side, you shouldn't take that into the fight. What happens in the training room, I feel like should stay in the room. I think both guys are great competitors, game opponents, so to me, none of that stuff matters." Carlos Prates says the Conor McGregor fight is unlikely to happen.
Yo, what's up everyone? Carlos, the Nightmare Prates right here. A lot of you guys have been asking me about the Conor McGregor fight, and I didn't got anything from UFC yet. I'm really happy you guys saying my name. Of course, it would be a huge honor for me to fight against him. I really want the fight gonna bring me the title shot. JDM, Conor McGregor. To be honest, I think that fight is hard to happen, you know, because Conor McGregor is 5 years without any fight, retired of MMA, and after 5 years, he wouldn't back to fight against the most pretending welterweight in the world. Nothing against him, you know, but everybody know, I know, I would hurt him bad. I would knock him out. So I don't think it's the right way to make a comeback of the huge superstar like him, you know. But if you want to fight, I'm here, I'm ready. Let's see. I'm waiting. UFC send me something, any name, any place. I just ready to fight, but of course I want the title shot. So JDM, Conor McGregor, let's work.
Back in 2021, Israel Adesanya's close friend and teammate Falvake was sucker punched and later died in the hospital from head injuries. During his fan Q&A yesterday, Izzy said the offender only received house arrest and mentioned efforts to push for stricter laws and harsher penalties specifically for sucker punch cases.
Big fan, brother, big fan. And you guys were here for that walk without fear. And I thought that was dope. Yeah. Like the fact that in NZ we got the problem makers with they call it king hit, but it's a sucker punch.
Well, whenever people say that king hit, I'm like, there's nothing kingly about that. If you see someone and you're a bitch enough to sneak up on them and you're a bitch, you're a sucker, you're lower than dirt. There's nothing high and mighty about that. For those who don't live in New Zealand, one of our teammates got killed with a sucker punch, a coward punch, and the guys only got house arrest, and they got put on house arrest while everyone's on lockdown. So we're all on house arrest. So how the I gonna count on his sentence? Anyway, we're trying to change the laws so that way if you sucker punch someone, you get 15 to 20 years maximum. So I appreciate you speaking out about that, and yeah, we're never gonna stop.
Daniel Cormier says that staying undefeated in MMA, like Khabib Nurmagomedov did, is nearly impossible.
A lot of my greatest moments came after losing. In MMA, very few people like preserve the oath. Nobody stays undefeated. Khabib Nurmagomedov has somehow managed to go 29-0, and that's crazy.
You got out at the right time.
Yes, but eventually somebody gets you. Of course. I've had some great moments after a loss.
Dan Ige released a statement on his spinning back kick TKO loss to Melquizael Costa. He posted this to his Instagram today. In the caption, he wrote, "Well, shucks. Jumping, spinning back kick to the face. What a shot. Congrats, Melquizael. You deserve all the credit. Wish I could have had the opportunity to continue fighting and make the needed adjustments, but it is what it is. I have no excuses. I felt confident and well prepared. I got compromised early in the fight, and sometimes things just don't go the way you planned. I'm embarrassed and disappointed I didn't get to showcase anything I've worked or show any improvement, but God always has the ultimate plan, and the enemy can't rob me of my joy. I'll be back." Brandon Moreno faces off with Lone Kavanaugh ahead of their fight this weekend at UFC Mexico. Michael Bisping thinks Anthony Hernandez may drop down to the welterweight division following his recent TKO loss to Sean Strickland. Bisping doesn't think Fluffy is a true middleweight. On his YouTube channel, he said Fluffy could probably make welterweight. That's my honest opinion. He could probably make welterweight because he's not the most hard-bodied, maybe a little soft-bodied, and I think maybe that's hence the nickname Fluffy. He needs to maybe work on that because he could be a champion. Certainly in the welterweight division, certainly at middleweight, because the man was on a ridiculous 8-fight winning streak, but you've got to make the sacrifices. Caio Bajalio's entire gym was hyping him up as he closed out an intense ground and pound session on the heavy bag. Joshua Van says he didn't know Demetrius Johnson was a UFC fighter.
After the fight, you were sitting down with DC, and he was talking about the greatest flyweight champion of all time, and he said Pantoja, you said Pantoja, and then you guys forgot about our boy Mighty Mouse, and you were like, you said, who's that? You said, who's Mighty Mouse?
The thing is,
You must have been just talking shit.
No. Like
No, come on. You know who Mighty Mouse is.
I swear to God, like I didn't know he was in the UFC. I saw his highlight.
These kids, man.
You didn't know Mighty Mouse was in the UFC.
I saw him fight.
Oh my God.
In one championship, and I remember his highlight was everywhere when he knocked out the guy with the flying knee or whatever.
Yeah.
I guess it was like his revenge or something because the guy knocked him out with a knee or something. That videos I see a lot.
I mean, Demetrius Johnson is probably by far, without a doubt, the greatest flyweight champion of all time.
But you honestly didn't know him.
I never watched his fight.
Giorgio Poulos is set to wrestle Arman Sarukian at RAF 6 this weekend. He says he's possibly open to matching Arman's cash bet for $10,000 per takedown.
So you did say, I believe, that if Arman takes you down, you'll give him $1,000. He's known to come from some money, so when you take him down, what does he have to give you?
Yeah, I think that's going to be a press conference question. I guess, you take me down, you get 1,000, but if I take you down, what do I get? I think that'll be a press conference question. So I'm curious to what he says. I like to think he's a betting man, right? So, I mean, I'll up my money if he's gonna, throw some money in there. We can make it fun, we can make it 10K, So, if he's about it, I'm about it.
I love it, man.
Rampage Jackson reveals why he does not like Ronda Rousey's husband, Travis Browne.
Never really been a fan of Ronda, got nothing against her. I don't like her husband at all. He trained my dog, and my dog came back stupid, more stupid, dumber. So, and he had my dog for like 6 months.
British boxing promoter Frank Warren is suing Dana White and Turki Alishik's affiliated companies for $1 billion over the launch of Zuffa Boxing. He claims Dana and Turki breached the separate contracts they had signed with his promotion and formed Zuffa Boxing behind his back. He says his company could have earned up to $1 billion if those contracts had been honored. Dana has yet to comment on this situation, but make sure you're subscribed to Full Mount MMA. We'll be sure to update you guys. ESPN may have leaked plans for a light heavyweight title fight at UFC 327. On its website, Joshua Van versus Tatsuro Taira is currently listed as the main event, and just beneath it is a light heavyweight title fight with both competitors marked as to be determined. There have been rumors of potential matchups such as Khamzat Chimaev versus Jiri Prochazka or Carlos Ulberg versus Jiri, but nothing has been made official at this time.
And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos.
Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one's from the Man2745. It says, Full Mount, please stop posting anything with Nina Drama in it. Thank you. The second one's from Clan Holmes. It says Nina Drama's husband speed dials DoorDash. And the final one's from Nicksick. It says Arman hella thirsty.
Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up.